Baby Gates, welcome back. Welcome back to the Otherside podcast.
I fucked up the last interview.
Yeah, facts. My bad on that, bro. For those who don't know, we did a full interview already. Lost the footage. It's all good. We're back. I don't know how this is gonna go because I already know all the questions that I usually ask about where you're from and shit. But I guess we'll just run through it again. I don't even know.
I ain't gonna front. I don't know about y'all. I don't remember shit we spoke about last interview. I remember the important shit, but I don't know. Just because we freestyle these shits, if I was to ask the same questions over again, that'd be crazy. I don't remember what I asked.
I would be asking it and you answered it and be like, no, that's not right. Because he answers it another way. Anyways, bro, welcome back. Let's get going. So, how's everything going? How's everything with music? Good? Everything's good?
Yeah, everything been going good so far.
So tell me about what we were talking about off camera just before, about that studio you were telling me about. Because that we had talking about last interview.
Basically just...
And I'm going to go like this real quick.
Basically just a studio. We sleep in the studio. But we could if we want to, you know. You might see different people from all over in there just because the type of studio it is. It's really it.
More like industry.
Basically like that, yeah. Everybody up and coming, trying to make a name.
You spoke about the last interview, but how long do you be in the studio? Because I know a lot of niggas not going to believe you when you say this shit.
Every day.
But from the time limits,
we go from in between 8 to 9, and we stay there until 8 in the morning.
12 hours.
Yeah.
Then. So what do you do in the studio for 12 hours?
Make music.
Yeah, but that can't be productive.
How can you
How can it not be productive?
Because, well, two things. One, the time, unless you're a fucking owl and you're just you're not awake during the day, you just can't be productive when the sun's going up in the morning. Personally, I know in the studio, everyone's just tired as fuck at that time.
And
then the other thing is 12 hours is just so fucking long.
No, it is, but I'm saying
you just hit a wall at some point.
In between you might stop, you might eat something, you might get a haircut, you might go out for a second, go on your phone. So you got time in between.
Yeah.
So you could be productive, bro.
Yeah.
Why he say you might get a haircut so casually? Niggas just be cutting hair in the studio.
Word. That's what's interesting. I think you mentioned it. There was a Dirk interview where he's like, bro, whenever I'm not doing anything, I don't have a show, I'm not doing this or that, I'm in the studio. It's my second home. And that's something only hip hop artists do, which is, it's so weird. I don't really get it because what do you guys do all, it's gotta be so
that shit
cost inefficient.
Yeah.
Are you paying hourly?
Nah.
Oh, so you have a deal with the engineer or the studio?
Something like that.
Word.
Something like that. Not really a deal, but something like that.
Yeah.
Just know people, so I get an opportunity.
Okay.
Yeah, to record.
And a lot of time you're just going and there's already guys there, so it's on there, they're paying and shit.
I don't know how everybody's situation is, but when I go there, you see different people. That's really it.
Yeah. Well, tell me, so what is this one studio you're saying in Jersey where you said Vok linked you up with them and you just I don't know, it's I hadn't heard of it, but it's just an industry studio where a lot of these New York guys, when they get put on, go record there in Jersey, probably safer.
What could I say? I wouldn't want to call it industry studio, but it I don't know really how to explain it, but it just, wait, what was your question?
Tell me about that, because so we have a studio here, and it's just anyone can book.
Yeah.
$65 an hour, just pull up any night.
Yeah.
And we only have one booth, so it's just like that, just hourly. But you were telling me yours is a bit more exclusive, where it's all of kind of the premier New York guys go to record.
How much rooms is it?
How much rooms is it? Oh, it's 3 rooms, but yeah, that's 3 rooms.
Chef and Sleepy don't go there, do they?
I wouldn't know.
Oh, word? Probably not.
It's just a studio. It's no different. It's just whoever I guess if they invite you, they invite you. If they don't, you don't.
Right.
It's all about music at the end of the day.
Well, who invited you?
Money Man Eli.
Word.
Yeah.
Word.
Nah, but you'd be surprised how much niggas be in the same.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It's weird to explain. You say you got a studio here.
Yeah.
It's not about the politics. About that time, it's it's a studio. So it's either you're gonna go to the studio and do what you got to do, and that's it. It's not about worrying about if this person was here, this next person is here. It's a studio. It's not a play studio. It's a real studio.
You ever did a joint session in that shit though?
Nah.
I was gonna say because you know who said some shit like that? Speaking about the nigga Dirk, when Dirk and Pooh Shiesty recorded Back in Blood, I think it was either Back in Blood or Shoulda Duck. They said they was in the same studio, just in different rooms, and basically Dirk recorded it and was just like, "Yo, fuck it, yo, send this over, and let them send it back, like type shit." But I don't know, like you don't think that's kind of weird?
It's not. It just that's wavy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's
That's wavy, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's how. Well, yeah, that's wavy to me. I don't think it's weird. Cause like to be able to record and then your man's to be in the next room or different artists to be in the next room, he like you'll send a verse, and you get it done right there. That's fine.
Or everybody's just cooking up, and then like if someone has something hot, you just like go over to the next room, like yo, come through real quick.
It's
What do you
possible
think?
if you're cool with people.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like that like defeat the purpose because I don't know. It's something about because I did features before. I didn't have niggas send me verses and shit. It's like, all right, man,
Yeah.
I'm about to bullshit this. I'm not gonna front. A lot of artists, I seen a lot of artists. The only artist I think don't do that is Uzi. That nigga give you 100 on every verse, 100%. But like, I feel like it's a different type of vibe when you actually in the same room as the person.
Nah, it is. It is. It really is. It's different, but it is way different. But I don't think the vibe would be much different because it's like I'm recording here and you recording right there.
Oh yeah, you
You
dead
feel
ass
me?
in the
Well,
same.
yeah.
building.
It's not like I recorded it today and then you recorded it somewhere else. You're right next to me. So I understand what he's saying.
Yeah.
I mean, something like that happened in my other studio. Like, it's 2 rooms, and it's a door to get in between the room. Like sometimes I walk in there, I won't have a beat, and there'll be an engineer in there making a beat. He'll make it in that room, but send it over to the engineer I'm about to work with.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah,
Nah, that's definitely fire.
So how long have you been? Would you consider yourself an artist? Like been making music for?
an artist
Yeah, a rapper. Yeah.
now.
So I'm saying, how long have you been? Like, have been like seriously doing this?
Ever since it happened to my brother.
Which was recently.
Yeah,
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
that's so. What, like 4 months?
being an artist, yes.
I don't. Why are you like emphasizing the artist?
Because if you just make music when you feel like it and it's not something you want to do, one minute you wake up and say, I don't want to be an artist. The next minute you say you want to be an artist. It's not being an artist. An artist is being dedicated to what you want to do. You're in the studio. Not every day if you don't, at least you get in the studio once or twice a week. You're doing your marketing, you networking with different people. You living the life as an artist, photo shoots like this, interviews, meeting new people. So yeah.
Right.
Before, none of that was happening for me. Now it's different. I'm going through so much, like, different phases, too. Everything is going faster than what I thought, and I'm meeting a lot of people quick.
So why did I agree with all that, by the way, regarding like being an artist? You got to start moving like an artist.
Yeah.
Why was it your brother's passing away? Sorry about that, by the way. We spoke on this last time, so we've been through all that. But again, my condolences. Why was it your brother's passing that you kind of like decided to take this seriously?
My brother was like one of the only people to really believe in me. Even when I like make a song before that was dirt, I know it's dirt. He gonna tell me, yo, that's fire. Just because he believed in me. Because he was doing it, so he's like, yo, why my little brother can't do it? And ever since that happened, I'm like, I wanna allow my brother's name to just die out. He worked too hard for that. We've been through too much for his name to die out. I can't do that. I at least wanna be able to, hopefully when I see him, I am gonna see him one day in the future, not jinxing it, but in the future, for our future. When I see him, I can say at least, yeah, I did this for you. Even though he's watching, like, oh, I did this happened. I know he wouldn't want me to, because it's hard, like, I wake up with it on my mind, my head be messed up all the time, but I don't have to show that. But I know he wouldn't, knowing that he's my brother and I know him, I know he wouldn't want me to just sit here and be going through it every single day. My life is just going downhill. Nah, he wouldn't want me to do that. So I was like, you know what, let me just do what I could do to my best ability and see where it go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like I said, we spoke about this last interview, but I'm going through the same thing right now because, like I said, I had a friend who passed away, and so like one of the things that like I'm facing right now, which is like I'm about to start releasing music too, and like we're taking this podcast seriously and everything, and ever since he passed away, like I don't want to waste any time, and one of like the conflicts that I'm facing is like I'm wondering if my
Oh shit!
fuck, Quan, he
That's
just
how
booted
true
that
it is.
thing. Yeah, that might
That's
have
how
been.
true it is.
Damn, that's weird as fuck. That's weird. Yo, being around Quanta, you have like a weird aura, bro. Shit like that happens when I'm with you.
Okay.
But like I'm wondering if a lot of my like obsession towards this now of like succeeding is rooted in like because he passed away, now I want to do it for him, or if it's like I'm doing it for myself because I don't want something like that to happen to me where like I passed away really young and I like wasted, fucked around and didn't achieve what I wanted to achieve. So I don't know, but definitely experiencing something like that, like I've just been working so much harder. And so I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah. I mean everything to me. I can't let his name die. I refuse. And it's not like I'm just doing it for him. He's one of the main reasons. You need a why to do things. I don't think a lot of people know that. But like this is my why, and I love making music. I'm growing with it, and I like to see my growth and my progression, so I'm gonna just continue doing it. It take my mind off of things.
So so I love the fact that you're doing this for like a legacy, like you said, and for like for your family name and shit like that. Like I love that. Do you think the motive of why you're making music has an effect on it, like on how good it is? Like if you're doing it just for the fame and the money versus if you're really doing it for
it's way different.
The legacy.
It's way different. Like I'll say it's way different because if you could do it for the money. There's nothing wrong with that because if you want money, you gotta get it somehow. So you could do it for the money, but it's different when you're doing it for a name, for something that shouldn't have never happened, because I have something behind me to always think about. Because if you're just doing it for the money, the only thing you're going to be thinking about is the money. I think about everything. It just made me think about real life. It made me think about what couldn't have happened, what should have happened. And just, it gives me way more to think about so I could talk about that. So it's way deeper than just wanting the money out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Nah, fuck with that answer, OD. I feel like it's a weird ass question or like a subjective question too, though. I'm not gonna lie, because like how you go about it type shit.
Yeah.
Cause alright, for instance, like I think everything I do is for money, regardless of the fact. Even though I love it, I do it for bread, right? Cool. But how much do you love money? Like I'm in love with money. Like that shit is a drive. I wake up and be like, nah, fuck it. I need to get $1 or I'm not going to sleep. Like I need to make money before I eat. So I don't eat before I make bread. I don't sleep before I make bread. So it's like every day I'm constantly making bread. Niggas like Floyd Mayweather could back that up. He say it all the time. I'm the best. Why? Because I'm the most paid because this is what I want to do. Like I'm marking my shit this way to do that. And I'm the best at it. Niggas like Little Baby. Little Baby did an interview recently. He was like, yo, like I really am in love with money. I came to understanding that you need money to live the life you want to do. And I don't know, I feel like Little Baby one of the nicest niggas to do it right now.
Yeah, you're right.
That question is a subjective
Bro, like
question.
I think of like Scarface, like Tony Montana. You know Scarface? Like that dude, like, you know how he says like I want everything, Chico? Like, and that's all, like he's just hungry for money. So it's not necessarily about like a legacy or you feel like you have it's like your brother passed away, like you owe it to him to work hard. Like I guess it doesn't really matter what the motive is if it's just whatever it is just like making you obsessed. You know what I mean? Whether it's money or legacy or whatever. So I guess it comes to a point where like what is more sustainable, like the love for money or the love for legacy, if that makes sense. Like what's like a bigger drive?
It really depends because if you love and you really love money, that could be the only thing you really care about, so it can push you.
Yeah.
But
Mr. Krabs.
Yeah, it's a hard question because, and even if I'm not doing it for money, which I am, not saying I'm not, but the main reason is my brother and my family.
Right.
It could make me have the same drive as someone who wants money.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I love this, by the way. We don't have these deep talks with a lot of our guests. Well, a lot of our no, I fuck with our interviews, but a lot of them are like a little shallow. A lot of it's like we gotta,
in the bubble talks.
Yeah, and like beat around the bush because you don't want to say shit that's gonna like offend the guests and stuff like that. Yeah. Do you feel like you've gotten a bit more like I don't know, deep and like introspective ever since your brother's passed, where like you're a bit more like a lot more serious and intense of a guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a totally different person.
Explain.
I can't really explain it because I just know because people tell me. I don't act the same. I don't look the same. I don't do the same. One thing I can say, I don't do the same things. I don't go just. I go out. Yeah, I go out because I need that to help me with my creative process and just to get my mind off of things. But I don't party every day. I'm not doing that. I'm not at this place and in this place. It's different. If I'm networking, I'm doing that.
Right.
But like before, what did we used to do? But it was only for my brother. I used to be everywhere with my brother, doing everything. No matter what it is, we was doing it. But now it's different. I don't got my brother with me no more, so I do things way differently. I think before I go to a place. If I go to a place and I see something I don't like, I'm leaving. Before I wasn't doing that. It just made me think more.
Yeah, like time's much more valuable now too. You want to spend, use it the right way.
Yeah.
So one of like the biggest, my favorite part about the last interview we did like a week or two ago was when I asked, do you like have you seen any signs from your brother? I don't know what your faith is and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then you said
Big believer.
Yeah. So tell me. I think you said like one of the dreams he was in or something like that. I think people would like to hear that.
Cause what had happened, I'll say it probably was like a week after it happened, I believe. Somewhere in between that week after it happened, I was upset, mad at the world, just going through it. And I just like, damn, like I still ain't get a dream about bro yet. I just seen him die in front of me. Like, damn, I ain't get a dream. He ain't get to tell me later, none of that. So I'm like, damn, just thinking about that every day and just going outside, trying to get my mind off of things, just doing dumb shit. Feel me? So what happened? It's just one day out of like a week after that, I had a dream. Cause I was still like debating if I wanted to take the rap serious. Cause I'm like, something happened to your brother. You don't want to rap. You don't want to joke around with nobody. Everything is serious from there on. But I'm like, you know what? I like I was saying, I know what to do. So I had a dream. Broke in me in a dream, and we were just talking. We wasn't talking about the situation or nothing like that. He just was okay, showing me that he's in a better place, that he's okay. And I was talking to him. I was hugging him.
Wait, talking to him where? Like, do you remember anything about it?
It was in my father's house.
Wow.
In our old room when we was kids.
And it couldn't be like an old memory. I'm really curious about this whole stuff.
It wasn't an old memory because we used to live in my father's house when we was kids. When I seen him in a dream, I seen him how I seen him.
He was grown.
Yeah. And I was grown. And the things we was talking about.
Isn't that weird?
So
I mean, shit like that happened to me all the time, so I don't know.
Yeah. Like I was saying,
like weird shit like that really
yeah.
that does happen.
Yeah, you have some like
Nah, but like we gonna talk about my
angels
shit
and
after
demons
this.
around
We
you.
gonna talk about my shit after this.
Yeah, but I was saying in the dream, he came to me, and he was like, I went to him and I dapped him up, and the last thing I remember him saying, he was like, yo, I can't wait until we make it. So when he told me that, I'm like, I didn't really think about it too much in the dream, but when I woke up, I'm like, yeah, this is what I gotta do. And ever since then, I've just been going. I'm never gonna stop.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, before I go on to my next question, would you want to share a fucked up story about?
Nah, yo, bro, I'm not gonna front. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, I got.
You from the Caribbean?
Yeah.
I know the vibes.
Yeah, like.
Me too.
Yeah, and so you already know, like, yo,
Yeah.
this spiritual shit go so deep, bro, from good shit to even bad shit, like weird shit that you hear growing up, weird shit that you see. But I don't know. I feel like the craziest spiritual encounter I think I ever had is people, like, if you real Caribbean, you know, they call Orishas. They like Catholic and shit, but they're like Black Catholic. Like, they believe in like old spirits and stuff like that. They do believe in Jesus and shit like that, but it's a variant. You feel me? So like, Orisha priest was talking to me, and he was like, anybody ever told you got a crown on your head? I'm like, what? He like, yeah, you got an invisible crown. You can't see it. But whatever you want to do in life, you're going to be able to do it. I'm like, that's mad fucking weird. So we chopping it up.
Oh, shit.
Like, yo, we chopping it up. No cap, we chopping it up. He like, nah, like, a lot of people, like, that you grow up with in life is going to try to take your crown. Like, a lot of people won't like you for reasons you don't know. Like, he told me this when I was, like, 10. I grew up at...
Yeah, but you don't think he tells this to every kid? Like,
nah, but, like, everything he ever told me was real. Like, he told me mad other shit. I had mad encounters with the same man, but this was, like, one of the first conversations we ever had. He was like, yo, you don't see it now, but out of everybody in your family, you're the most spiritual. Like, you could grow up and be Orisha if you want. I'm like, what the fuck? Why would I want to be a priest?
yeah.
But like, and it's crazy because a couple months after that, my family had some situation. And like, it was so weird because my mom is coming to a 10-year-old for advice, spiritual advice. And it's like I know the answers. I don't know how, but I know. Like, I'll tell her, like, yo, it's crazy. Even dreams. I had some weird-ass dream. Some lady in a purple dress was coming to me. She called herself a gypsy or some shit. So we having a conversation. So, like, I used to dream a lot when I was a kid. I don't do it no more, but I used to dream a lot when I was a kid. And my mom bought me a dream book, like a book to
what it means
to translate your dreams.
Oh my gosh.
And then one of my dreams I had, she was like, I translated everything, but like it's all on how you interpret it. So it's like, all right, let's say I have a dream with a lady with a purple dress. You don't look up dream lady purple dress. You look up purple, the meaning of purple. What does the color mean? Dream that somebody said this and this word to you.
Yeah.
So you gotta really dissect the dream. And basically the meaning of that dream is I was going down the wrong path, but my guardian angel is here. And it was like, that shit was just crazy. That shit was crazy. Like,
it don't seem realistic, but all of it is real.
All of that shit is real.
The 100%?
When you're from the Caribbean,
100%.
it's different.
Yo, you hear a lot of crazy shit.
I know.
But the thing is, like, hearing that out of nowhere, he looked like a weirdo. That's why people. I understand what he's saying, but
I swear to God,
you can't
clip that.
I'm saying you can't.
You can't talk about it because people really gonna be
look
like,
at you like you weird unless like you see. I understand what he's saying because you're from the same place.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But somebody else gonna look at him like, nah, he bugging right now.
He bugging.
Yeah.
I know. That's like all of faith. It's just like so weird.
Nah, it's different though, bro.
The Caribbean shit?
Yeah, Caribbean. That shit is.
It's different.
That shit different.
Yeah.
I ain't going front, but because of that, that's why I became like a nerd in faith and shit. Like, I ain't gonna front. I'm one person, I could freely say that I don't believe in religion. I feel like that shit is a hoax. No offense to nobody.
Wait, so what is what you were just saying?
Orisha is a religion. Like, it is, but nigga, what the fuck?
Wait, so you don't believe in it?
Nah.
So what the hell was the whole point of the whole story?
It's the spirituality behind it. Like, I
So
bet
you're spiritual but not religious? Would you say that?
in a sense, yes, you could say that. Like, I'm super spiritual, 100%. I just don't believe in the fundamentals of religion.
Okay.
Let's just say that.
Yeah.
Like, the practices of religions and shit.
Yeah.
I don't believe it. I mean, I came to a realization that every religion shares certain practices.
Mm-hmm.
Like praying is in every religion.
I'm like, don't kill.
Yeah, so I believe in praying and shit. Like, see, don't kill is not in every religion.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
What is it not in?
I don't know.
Oh, like those ancient Egypt shit.
Like, bro, some of
like
them.
I could say, but
and
I don't
stuff?
want to sound crazy.
Yeah, bro, I be saying that shit.
I could say, but I don't want to sound crazy.
What?
Nah, certain religion is not the same thing. The only thing I can say that's relatable for every religion is praying.
Praying. That's why if I got time, I'll pray.
Right.
I don't know who I'm talking to. You'll never hear me say God, Allah, nothing. But shit, I'm talking to somebody.
Yeah.
But shit like that, like I believe in that 100%. But that's why I said, like, the reason why I could say that, and it's not an ignorance, is I actually sat there and tried to look up every religion, study every religion.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody who know me know I'm a history nerd, and that's a big ass part of history. I'm talking about Hinduism, Buddhism, fucking Islam, Christianity, Jewish. I forgot what that shit is called. Judaism, whatever you want to call it. Talking about Shinto religions, old African religions. Like, I looked it up. No, a lot of the God, bro, I'm telling you, like, I could really tell you. That's why if somebody tell me they're spiritual, I believe them 100%. Don't get me wrong, but the whole religion aspect of it, like, I was never one of those kids you could catch in church. Easter, I was hugging my bed like, I'm not going. Fuck that.
Oh, really?
Fuck that. I'm not going. I'm not going. I went to church and once see somebody catch the Holy Spirit. I was like, nah, this is crazy. This shit is crazy. Yo, I looked at everybody in that shit like, yo, nah, we okay with this? Like, I bitch just had a seizure.
There you got me.
Never went back.
All right, let's move on. What I wanted to say, bro, was I love, ever since your brother passed, I really like the support you've gotten from other artists and there's like the community. I would say like I feel like Tutu, you said you're like was hitting you up, maybe
Shawnee.
like Busy, Shawnee, yeah, right?
No,
Not busy.
No.
Sorry. I don't know. Like you tell me. So I just know, and I see like a lot of your posts and stuff, people like telling you, yeah, like go up, like keep going. So yeah, who's like supporting you? And tell me how it makes you feel.
Well, a lot of people support me, but I would say it's a lot of artists supporting me, but the biggest one supporting me Right now it's Tutu and Shorty Bin Laden.
Yeah.
Cause Tutu brought you out one time, right?
On Facts.
Mm-hmm.
The Brooklyn tour.
So your brother was cool with them.
Yeah, but what's so funny? Well, Shawnee, you know, we seen before. My brother never. I don't. Well, he probably been in the same place as Tutu, but like, yeah, he definitely did. But to like, for it to be for him is different. Like how we having a one-on-one. I don't think they ever did that. Probably on the phone, but in person, nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for Shawnee, it's different.
Yeah, they work together and shit like that.
Word.
They actually have a song together. That shit was fire too.
Word.
And Shawnee.
I named that.
You named that shit?
Yeah.
Wait, what track?
Yellow Belly.
Really?
Yeah.
That was one with the music video, right?
Yeah,
that
facts.
fire video.
It's fire.
Yeah, that's what we were saying. Cause yeah, your brother understood what you were saying. You're probably taking inspiration from him. Like when you're saying like you got to move a certain way. Like his videos didn't look like these kind of like dirty underground drill music videos. They looked like
Dirty is crazy.
I don't mean to say dirty. I mean,
I understand. I know what you're
I
saying.
support the
yeah.
dirty. These niggas be looking like rats.
He looked he looked different, and that's like I said. I get it from.
Yeah.
Like even like this. Like I don't look like this just for an interview. This how my brother look every day. So that's how I'm gonna look every day.
Step.
What, you wearing the mirror jeans?
Of course,
That's fire.
it looks.
Got the watch.
Yeah.
We didn't have that last time. That's just
Cartier
fire.
boss.
The Cartier watch.
Turned to a
Kwani, you
freak.
approve, bro? Kwani's a big fashion guy.
Yeah. I ain't gonna front though. I stopped being a fan of Cardi's for a little while though.
Nah, it's a dot watch.
Yeah, I ain't gonna front. Cardi's
Really?
got dotted out for a minute.
Yeah.
Like,
How about the shades, the glasses?
They both. That's everybody got it.
Yeah. That's
hold
interesting.
on, you gotta get you gotta understand though. It's a different type of Cartier.
There's a
drip.
lot of different type of Cartier.
Yeah,
the
like-
different cuts, the different type of frames. You feel me?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Any buffs though, good. I don't care what nobody say. You go.
I don't got no buffs.
I don't even know
I
what
ain't
it
gonna
is.
front. I got some buffs. Is like the type of Cartier is like the. It's a Detroit word though, but it's like when the side is like like the material that make the side of the shit.
Oh, okay.
And the shades is different.
Mhm.
It usually be like either like a rectangle or fake like circular.
Mm-hmm.
It's-
I got the circular shit.
Yeah, I got mine is like a square. Not before niggas think my shit fake. A rectangle. the rectangle.
Square.
He said before
I bet.
niggas think my
Yeah.
shit fake.
I said 100% real.
You
But
fuck with custom glasses though right now? That little wave?
No.
I ain't gonna front.
What's that?
The only thing I mess with is getting the different colors and the shades.
You don't fuck with the end scripts and shit?
To be honest, bro, I don't like wearing glasses. I will wear it here and there,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not a glasses person.
Word.
Nah.
I feel like the number one hack, if you want to look like an artist or just like a celebrity, wear glasses indoors.
I feel you, but
Future.
I don't even like
Yeah.
people to really notice me like that.
Yeah, I like people to look me in the eyes. I feel like it's a more
Yeah.
personable, you know?
Yeah.
You make it better
But
like
I mean,
interaction.
I got a lot to stand out. Everybody wear this, but everybody got to watch too. But I don't know. No, not trying to be cocky, but I have
Bro,
something.
be
To,
cocky.
I'm saying I got something to me that I noticed that you can just tell like, oh, that's him. Yeah,
You think you have that it factor?
yeah. Like a few, like when was it? I was in some spot. I'm not about to say the spot we're going to, but
Yeah.
I was in a spot yesterday, and what happened? I was in there with my bro, and we sitting there. I had like one drink or whatever. Nothing crazy. Just was sitting there. You know, I usually go to the spot, so I'm cool in there for a little bit because I trust the people in there. I trust the spot. If not, I wouldn't be there. But I was there, and they was playing music in the spot, and I'm like, I'm cool with everybody in the spot. So I go up to the man behind the bar. I'm like, yeah, bro, get the iPad. He passed the iPad, and I put on Yellow Bentley first. You know, I put on my brother's stuff automatically. So I'm just sitting there, I'm watching everybody. Everybody like they looking at me, but they don't want to look at me too much. Like all the people in there, like, why are you playing this? But it's my brother. Like I'm down behind my brother. I don't care. Like it's whatever. When it comes to my brother, I'm doing anything. But so I play it, and everybody they bumping though, cause you know everybody know Yellow Bentley, so they bumping, they looking, but they ain't fully look yet. So I put on my track, Think It's Sweet. When I put it on, mad people just turned and looked at me. So when they looked at me, I was bumping it for a little bit, and then they kept looking at me, bro. Like that's Super Gate's little brother. They ain't point and say it, but I could just tell by the way they was looking at me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And they was moving kind of weird after a while. So I let my song play, and as soon as it finished playing, I walked out. And when I walked out, they all just was looking at me like, fuck, why you here?
Wait. Weird meaning like they didn't want you there?
No,
for,
not that
political
they didn't want me
reasons?
there. It's just like, what are the odds of me seeing you?
I see, yeah.
Yo, I'm not gonna front. Recently, I've been feeling that 110%. Cause like I was little, our podcast shit is going up 100%.
Yeah.
To a point where I even got recognized in Jersey recently.
So I'm saying.
Yo, like that feeling is
It's
crazy.
different.
Like,
yeah. And that's not the second time. That's not the first time it happened. It happened to me like 2 or 3 times. Where nobody ain't say nothing, but you giving me that look.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I didn't even have on no jewelry yesterday.
Uh-huh.
I didn't have on no jewelry. I had on a regular Nike sweatsuit. Not saying I'm like some crazy big artist. One day I'm humbly wishing to be. I'm a manifester to be that. But if I don't have jewelry on, I have on a clean sweatsuit. I'm not going outside dirty, but a clean sweatsuit and a hoodie on, no jewelry, like I said, no chain on, no earrings and none of that. And you hear the song and you look at me, I have to have that look that we was talking about. Like, yo, that's him. Or
But a lot of artists be doing that. Like, I know y'all niggas gonna be weak. Like, what is the chance he bring this nigga up? But you know who used to do weird shit like that? Like, go outside mad plain? Michael Jackson. No cap. Like, really go on YouTube and type in Michael Jackson disguise. He used to dress up in disguises and pull up on people and be like, yo, how you feel about Michael Jackson?
I'm crying.
Record them and then take off the disguise. And niggas would be passing out.
He's day room.
Mad day room. Mad, but it was mad funny because that shit really show you, yo, people are really like oblivious to what's in front of them.
Yeah.
You change up your look for even a second, you're a completely different person.
Yeah.
And that shit like really goes to show you like people values and what they really take serious.
Dude, so like it's interesting you say that. Like, so like I said, I'm about to start releasing music soon, and I don't have the type of persona that Kwani has, where like he can just move like an artist, like he just acts like an artist, like he just like owns it, and it's interesting. So like I don't understand the type of person, because we all come from the same, like we all have like grow up humbly, like except for like someone like Michael Jackson, who's fucking in Jackson 5, like he's a celebrity since he's 6 years old. But like most people, you know, go to high school together, play sports, do their thing. And then it's like, it takes a particular individual to just say like, I'm going to be special, like, and you're going to idolize me. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's been weird. It's been something that like I've been thinking about. Like it just doesn't feel natural.
But
I don't know.
I don't know, because you got to understand that idolizing shit is weird. For instance, like, it'll be the biggest nerd in high school.
That's what I think it's the
and then
people.
He can get lit.
No, that's how it be. Like I went to school with a few rappers that y'all know and known in New York, but I just won't say. But they know who they are.
Exactly.
And I didn't expect that out of them, and I know they don't expect this out of me.
You know what I think it is? I think it's the people in high school who are outcasts, like Kwani said. Like not necessarily a nerd, but people who don't have anything to lose. Like they don't have any like relationships in high school, so they can move like any way they want when they graduate, or you know.
I feel you, but for the people I know, they was
lit in high school.
I'm not gonna say lit, but you know they know in high school.
Yeah, well, hip hop, especially like New York, are they drill artists? I'm assuming. That's a whole different animal because it's such a weird community. Like the drill shit.
I know a lot of people.
I don't know though, but like
school with a few people.
Like I'm interested. Like, have you ever seen pictures? Sorry to interrupt. Like I bet Future or Uzi or like I think I saw a picture of like Lil Yachty. Like
Future
I bet
was always lit.
Nah, I bet they weren't in high school.
Let me tell you something right now. Fuck high school. If you look at old Gucci Mane, old videos and shit like that, shout out my boy Ra. But Ra is like religious, bumping Future. If you look at Future first couple videos, the people that's in his videos are the biggest people in Atlanta. No cap, like Future came out the gate on bullshit. Even if you bump same damn time, the shit he was saying, I rock Gucci, I rock Bally at the Alexander McQueen scarf on in like 2009. That shit didn't
like
get
so
lit
swaggy.
till 16. Like, bro, that's what I'm trying to show you. Like, certain people really just come out the gate on bullshit.
That's why I said you just gotta have it.
Yeah, you just gotta have
My brother had
What is it though? Like, you just like look in the mirror one day and then you're just like,
I can't even.
you're a fucking artist from now on. Start acting like it.
I feel some people do that, but I don't gotta do that. Like I've been like this before I consider myself as an artist. It's the way I move, but it's just something like you know about yourself, like little things of people being able to always want to talk to you. People just always want to be around you, and you ain't doing nothing. You talking not talking to yourself, but you thinking to yourself like, yo, why they want to be around me? I'm not doing nothing.
Yeah.
This person always want to call me. This person want to go here and here with me. And you're not rapping, and you're not making music. You're not doing nothing. So from there, that's when I can say for myself, I felt like I just was a approachable person, I guess.
I see. You just have it, like, you think you have like it that people don't have.
I'm gonna say that, but I'm not cocky.
Yeah,
But
that's another
something
thing.
like that.
I understand, like, everyone says you have to manifest it. You have to tell yourself and everybody else to speak into existence. But like, then you seem like a pretentious, like narcissistic fuck.
You can't do it. My fault. You can't. You're not supposed to do that though, bro. Because it's a difference between being cocky and confident. I'm a big believer. So me personally, I feel like if I brag too much because from past experience, nothing is gonna go how I expect it to. At least if I feel a way about something, I can keep it in my head. But when I say it out loud, like how we talking, you'll never hear me come off as cocky. I'm always say like humbly after, or
Right? Yeah,
something
I noticed that.
Yeah.
Would you say like I'm the best rapper in the world?
No.
Okay, but you would say that.
100%.
If you feel like that, I ain't
tell
mad at
people,
him.
no cap. I really have told people, yo, I'm Jesus Christ.
I know.
There's no in between with me.
Nah,
And
nothing
the
wrong
reason
with
why I
that, though.
haven't like said like, yo, you probably shouldn't say that is because like maybe that's part of the process. Like you have to say shit like
Everybody
that.
process is different.
I don't know.
You gotta believe, but that's why I was saying, like, no cap. That's why I said that shit, bro. Let me tell you something. This is my philosophy. I swear to God, I feel like everybody has it. They just don't bring it out. Cause for instance, me and my sister was having a conversation the other day, right? It's no difference between me and my sister. I feel like it's no difference. We grew up in the same house. We have the same parents. Shit, we got the same blood, same fucking face. I'm just saying, I'm different than you. Why? Because I applied it to myself. A situation happened where it had to come out of me. And once it's out of you, there's no going back. Once you find it, what makes you different from everybody else, there's no way to be the old you feel me?
Yeah.
And I was trying to have this conversation with my sister. I was telling her, like, I could never look at you and say, yo, you don't have it. You have it. You, my mother's child, my father's child. The only difference between me and you is I apply it. You don't. Like, even people like Marshmallow, look at him. Marshmallow's weird as fuck. Nobody's ever seen a nigga face.
Word.
What is it that he has? That right there. That secluded energy. Yo, I don't want nobody to see me.
Yeah.
And it's appealing. Bro, I feel like the difference between celebrities and regular people is celebrities just know themselves a little better.
That's what
It's
it
like
is.
I'm selling myself. That's what you do as a celebrity. You sell yourself. Bro, think about it. The coolest people in the world is people who just really don't give a fuck. Like, people look at Lil Uzi and say, yo, he's the weirdest nigga ever. But he could do that because he's Lil Uzi. Why? What makes him different that he could do it
Right.
and you can't? He's comfortable in his skin.
But how do you not come off as like all right, so I'll give you an example. So say like something that's like so cringy where like they don't give a fuck, they're just doing their like, so say like some white like suburban kid does like a drill video where he's like calling out people and like flailing a gun on the camera and stuff like that. They're doing it and like they're confident in it and like that's what they want to do. But everyone's saying like that shit's so cringy. Like that's not how it should be done.
It's cringy because, look.
Like Uzi could very easily be cringy. Like,
and it's always
you
gonna,
know what I mean?
And it's always gonna come to that little middle point where it's like, all right, it's cringy, but somebody's gonna ask, nah, but is it real?
Right.
And that's the difference between a lot of people.
that's the difference.
Because you gotta look at it. You gotta really think about it, right? There's Caucasian people that's really on that. Like, don't get me wrong.
No, of course.
It's gotta be genuine.
No, but it's how you do it. Like, for instance, mobsters make music. I feel like mobsters is more gangster than a lot of these.
I don't know.
I wouldn't even say I feel. Mobsters are 100% more gangster than all of these drill artists. They just make the type of music that suits them.
Like Sinatra?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Look at shit like that. Like, but it's the type of music, bro. That goes with anything. That's like me. I grew up in the hood all day, and I say, yo, I want to make a country song. Is it authentic? Like, what country experience do you have?
Exactly.
But then they find out, hey, my aunt lived on a farm, and I went there every couple of
right.
summers, so I am country. Now it's like, all right, now we can jack you.
Okay.
But it all comes to a point. Is it authentic or is it being sold right?
Yeah.
People just be wanting you to prove yourself.
Exactly.
That's it.
That's the name of the game.
I don't really believe a lot of artists either, to be honest.
I don't believe it. I'm lying. I was about to say I don't believe all these niggas. Dead ass. Like when you meet them in person, you see them in real life, like you really start to believe like y'all just saying anything.
Dude,
Nah.
I agree with him 100%.
Nah, that's what. Yeah, it be like that. That's what I said. I'm not gonna try to discredit anybody, you know.
I'm soft as shit.
But I don't believe a lot of artists, even like
Boots.
industry artists. But yeah, I don't believe a lot of artists.
They're boots.
I agree. I think I've seen like certain artists and like even just on social media, like in two completely different lights, where you gotta think like one of them is just like them faking, and it's
Nah,
usually the
of
one where
course.
they're trying to act harder in their music video.
Bro, yeah,
That's just
everybody,
fake.
yeah, everybody's not living like that, bro.
Nah.
It's not.
Nah.
They probably getting the one incident that they heard from their mans. They ain't even get into the incident. They heard their mans talking about something he did, and then just go up with that like they.
I happened in Raising Canaan, True Words.
Yeah.
In the show that ass.
Yeah, they hear something. Oh yeah, my friend did this. Oh word. I'm like that too because he did
Word.
this.
Yeah.
No, that's not how it works. You gotta earn your stripes.
Even the money, these niggas be lying. Niggas will go up to invite 20 friends out. Yo, everybody bring a pack. Take a picture with all their friends' money. Yo, this is my shit.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's the name of the game though. I
Yeah,
ain't
it
gonna front.
is.
Fake it till you make it.
I ain't on that though.
Nah, I ain't on that. I ain't gonna front. I'm heavy on that. Like, I feel like as a person, you should have certain morals. Like, you would never catch me in a picture with another man chain on. Like, I put a man chain on and say, yo, I'm about to take a picture. Sorry, that's not me.
Yeah.
It's not me.
Well, there's like certain like lines that shouldn't be crossed. Like
I mean, I feel you, but it'd be a little different, like, cause I know for some artists, like, they won't have what their mans have, but as an artist, you need a type of image, you know. So I would understand, like, if you got a video shoot or something like that, and you don't got the chains and your man's got it, they can at least throw one on you.
I
Yeah,
ain't
I'm
gonna
cool with
front.
that.
You feel
It's
me?
okay to throw one on, but I'm make it clear this is my man shit. I ain't gonna
Nah.
front. Like certain shit, like for instance, like I know for a fact I have enough bread right now to back out a chain. I always told myself I'm not gonna disrespect myself though. I'm not backing out no baby shit. Like the reason why I'm saving my bread is because when I back my shit out, I want niggas to be like, nah, he shit it. He shit it.
Nah, I feel you,
Like,
man.
that's the way I gotta go.
I used to think like that, but I stopped. Like, I don't got my chain on. We feel me? We ain't gonna get
That's,
too deep in
but
that.
that's sentimental.
Nah, but no, I'm
pieces.
saying like it's different. Like I'm not about to say that. I could afford something different, but I went with that. It's like we was talking about it before. I'm big on progression, so I want you to see my chain, even though it's not small. I want you to see the things that it don't have as yet, so that when I'm building, I'm getting bigger, which I will, and I know I will humbly. You're gonna see the chains getting bigger. You're gonna see a different watch. You're gonna see a different type of link. You'll see a different color link, you know, so you can see like, yo, he's really progressing.
Alright,
Like,
let me ask you a
really
question.
getting bigger.
You will ever wear one of those little plug chains?
Plug.
You know the chains with the little plug?
Nah.
I was about to say, that's going to tell you a lot about a lot of people. Anybody who put that shit on is an asshole.
Nah, everything I do, bro, it got
Is an asshole.
anything I do, bro, it got meaning behind it.
All right, at least you got some sense, son.
Nah, for real.
Yeah, I feel you. What do you think? So, using that same logic, like you will humbly admit, like I'm not a billionaire right now. I'm not gonna act like it. I'll dress.
Wow.
So, would you make the production of your music where you are right now? Like would you not do like a crazy music video with like very very high production or like
Nah, I'm not gonna say it like I feel you.
You know what I
'cause-
mean?
I mean, I'm not gonna say that. I always want the best because you want the best to come out of it. But it's a good and bad with that, depending on who sees you and you know who the people who cater to your music or want to help you out. Because if you come out the gate with everything, big chain, watch, all that,
Crazy
even if it's not
visuals.
just crazy visuals and nothing's off, of course you can make it. But in life, people want to see more. If you come out with everything, bro, you gotta the next video or the next pic, you gotta have them way more, not way more, but they want to see something else. Like, nah, he's doing something.
yeah.
Yeah, but not saying like I went with Haitian Picasso. That's my boy, great videographer.
Yeah.
And I had a vet. I had all that stuff because it's in my bracket. I could afford it. I could have did more, but it's like I gotta be smart with it. I don't want to waste money, and plus I want to see myself grow.
Yeah.
I don't want to just,
Definitely.
you know, not saying I limited myself or anything. I tried my hardest. I did everything I had to do with that. Everybody did who was there too. Yeah.
Yeah, like
So, yeah.
I think of I mean literally any artist who's just like kind of popped off, but I think of like K Flock and B Love. Like I watched their old videos, and old meaning like a year ago or a year and a half, versus they just recently got signed and now their new videos. It's almost I almost feel more I don't know the word. I like the old videos kind of more. I like the energy and the authenticity of it and the rawness of it more than the new industry shit, even though you know so much more production and time went into the new shit. So I agree with you.
Sometimes like a lot of people don't understand that, but it's all for the image. You know, if you're in the industry, you gotta move like an industry person.
Yep.
But what was I gonna say? Sometimes like even little like you said, like you like the old video. Sometimes a song would sound better made in a house or made in a room.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I'm telling you, made in a
I
room.
kid you not.
Like with the shit mic.
Just, as long as you know what you're doing, you got it. It could be done like that in the house and sound better than something done in the biggest studio in the world with the best engineer in the world. Depending on if you know what you're doing.
It just has a different like quality to it.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
You got it. Yeah, I'm telling you.
Wayne would record in his hotel room. Wayne recorded in his hotel
I'm telling you.
Word.
I just was in a hotel
Lil Wayne
recording.
recorded.
I literally just was in a hotel recording. I said like a week and a half ago.
Yeah.
My man's at a hotel, told me pull up. We just sitting there recording. It's just, you know, I love being in the studio, but now that you could carry it with you, is like you don't gotta be there. Even though I do go majority of the times, you don't have to be in the studio to make a hit.
It's
Because at
true.
the end of the day, you gotta be comfortable.
Right.
For me, I can say I gotta be comfortable. I gotta be feeling good. Hotel, we just cooling, eating food, playing P5, and they like, yo, let's work. We went
Yeah.
to work on the music. It's like that.
Do you I know a lot of these like hip hop guys. I know all the drill guys. They approach their songs by hearing type beats on YouTube, or producers will send them beats and they'll just go off the top, or they'll write something. But the point is the beat's already made and then they rap over it. Are you interested? And I'm assuming that's what you do now. Are you interested in like sitting down with the producer and like coming up with melodies and shit and making a song the other way?
Of course.
You know what I mean? Like layering the guitars and the pianos and everything with the vocals
Yeah.
at the same time.
Yeah. I'm with it. I'm supposed to do it soon.
Yeah. You gotta find that producer and that
Nah, I
engineer
got a
that you
few.
just connect with.
No, I got a few. Just waiting for them to come back. Whenever they come back, we're gonna tap in.
Word. So you think artistically you have that ability, that talent where, you know, you can tell a producer what fucking guitar to use or what like drums to use and shit like that.
Not as yet, but if he there and he make me hear like you saying, make me hear the difference between this one and that one, then I could do
You'll
it.
know what you like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's what artists. I know even the top artists don't do that. Like I know, like say Future. Like I'm pretty sure I can just tell in the way that the song it comes out that they don't do it that way. I'm pretty sure he's like sent beats and just goes over them like in the booth. But I think
Boogie do it though. My boy Boogie.
you think he sits down with
Nah,
the
he does.
producer.
No, it compliments him almost
Nah,
every time.
Hey Boogie is the first time we ever asked artist this. I mentioned it. Hey Boogie did an interview and he spoke about it. He said like the more up he got, he started because A Boogie is amazing with melodies. I'm not gonna front. That's one
Great.
of my favorite artists.
Yeah, me too.
I can say that all the time. What A Boogie does is he'll make a song and link the producer and like hum the melody type shit, and the producer will go over it
Yeah.
and make the beat. He said when he make music, it's hard to go over his songs because the beat was made for that song type shit.
Yeah.
It wasn't made and then he made the song for the beat. That's why it's hard
Yeah.
to mimic.
I don't know.
what he
I
does.
think
That's what make him unique too.
I love
Everybody's
that.
not,
I love that. Yeah.
Everybody's not doing that.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, so that's why I can't wait to deal with the producer whenever he come, because like to have that,
It's half of the
that's how you
song.
sound. No, that's how you like. To be honest, that's like a way to blow up, because it's like you're making music like everybody else. Everybody make music, but for you to have something to stand out like that, even that story, is gonna stick with me. Imagine how much other people that's gonna stick with. So to have that story and then to really be doing that, make you different right there. You got to be different because everybody doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Something got to stand out.
So going into that, I would definitely say what you have going for you right now, it's tragic, but you have a lot of eyes on you right now because of the passing of your brother. Everyone wants to see you win. If that cleared out,
Something like that, but
no,
yeah.
I mean no disrespect. Obviously, the music and the talent speaks for itself, but like, how do you want to differentiate yourself marketing wise? Like, how are you going to promote your music, and really, differentiate yourself from all these other New York guys who are making music?
just keep doing what I'm doing. I'm not mentioning nobody. Even if you mention me, I'm not gonna give you the time of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Respect.
Feel me?
Yeah.
For what? I'm not doing that. Not gonna get too much into that, but what I could do to be different, just be myself. Everybody out here trying to be somebody else, and that's a problem. Nobody want to be themselves. And what I'm doing right now is what's making me different. So I'm just continue doing this.
Word.
And I don't know what this is, but I'm doing it.
Mm-hmm. That's working.
Yeah.
You're getting good numbers, doing well.
Yeah.
What I mean, if you want to wrap up, what do you got going? Like, what can fans expect and stuff like that in the next 6 months or so?
More music, more videos, but the way things been going, and hopefully God bless me, even though He blessed me every day, even more. 6 months, realistically, the way things are going and how things just happen, like I'm saying, I'm a believer. The next 6 months could be crazy. I'll probably link up with y'all again, and
Go ahead, 100%.
and they'll be
Let
like,
us
yo,
know.
we just was talking about this before.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it all depends on how my work, but it's about, like I said, videos, more interviews
Mhm.
should be coming within 6 months. I'm gonna manifest that. More interviews, different podcasts, more music, more videos, just more content.
Do you want to be with the label in the next year?
I don't really know, cause sometimes I feel like connection is better than commitment. Sometimes, cause say
That was a
you
good one.
like
You lost me a little bit. I gotta hear.
connection is better than commitment.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, say you the biggest A&R in the world. You own say you own Universal, but me and you cool. No, you're my friend. You're gonna look out for your friend, right? As simple as I don't have to sign to you, but me and you having a good friendship, we could sit here and build, and you could teach me something without me ever having to owe you. There's nothing wrong with owing. Well, I'm not gonna say that, but like I don't have to sign to you to feel me to get the information because it's not necessary. It just was done, but it's not necessary. So that's the same thing with like Chance the Rapper. He is not signed to nobody.
Mm-hmm.
But who is his right hand man's? Kanye. So Kanye could show him this and that, put him in tune with this person and this person. That's what I'm saying. Connection is sometimes better than commitment.
I see.
Because every deal ain't a good deal.
Right.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So it depends. Is whatever comes and whatever is not even whatever comes, is whatever the best thing to present itself.
Maybe like a big artist co-sign, like bigger than New York, would be like really good for your career. Just shit like that.
It depends.
Where there's no strings attached. Just like I fuck with this artist.
That's what I'm saying. But like it depends. Like
right.
if a big artist from out of New York or even a big artist in New York was to come to me and was like, yo, I mess with you, but because the thing is, a lot of people know how it is to really sign. I don't really know, so like I'm not signed as yet, but they would rather help you instead of putting you in something where they know can make your career go all the way down the drain. So yeah.
Right.
If a big artist come to me and be like, yo, I want to help you out, but I'm not giving you no money, I'm fine with that. Like I'll be in your vids, I'll be background to certain things, I'll show you this route, this way, this and that. And you say, yo, I'm not giving you a dime, I'm cool with that.
Last question I have. $500,000 or a dinner with Jay-Z?
I want $500,000.
I'm taking.
You're supposed to say Jay-Z.
I mean,
Nah,
it's
fuck it,
cool,
yeah.
but like
Jay-Z, by the way, said take the fucking money and run.
Nah.
Jay-Z said that?
Yeah. He
Wait,
said that. I think like on Instagram. Yeah.
Nah.
Oh yeah, I'm
I think
taking
I
Because
said
a
that
word.
was like a trending.
It's
question.
cool and all, but in reality, he's just like us, bro. We just are not around him to know that.
Yeah.
So he might just be going out, don't want to talk about nothing, having a bad day, kids getting him mad, something. You might go to that dinner and hear nothing from the man. Even
If he wasn't, even if he was rooting for your success, wanted to drop some nuggets, like what
if
can
he
he
was-
say over one dinner that it's gonna change your life.
Nah, he dead ass can.
He could.
He could.
Bigger than a $500,000
Yes.
check.
Yeah, he could
Yeah.
if he say
So
that.
are you changing your answer?
You have to understand, everybody around Jay-Z is rich, and it's weird to say, but he's really the only artist.
So what would you do? The 500 or
I'm
Jay-Z?
taking the 500 though, because you got to understand. I know that I don't want to have dinner with Jay-Z, and it's sad to say.
Bro, you go back and forth right now.
Nah, I'm being real. I don't want to eat food around Jay-Z. That's not doing nothing for me. I'd rather a studio session when he can see where I'm coming.
That's
Imagine you at a
different.
dinner with him and you start freestyling. He eating his food. And
He like, yo,
what the fuck is
yeah.
this nigga talking to me?
You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. The studio way different. Like he tell you 500K the studio session. Like I think I might still take the money,
I
but
might still
I
take
would
the
think
money.
about doing a studio session because if you tell me yo book a studio or have a studio for you and just pull up, I'm gonna get way more than 500K, bro.
Yeah. You know how much people gonna be in that studio session?
I'm gonna get
Yeah.
way more than 500K.
If
Even
you're
if
on
I-
your shit,
That's simple, and that's the thing is you gotta know what you're doing. Like if I take a picture with Jay-Z, imagine how my social media will go.
that ass.
A current pic, I'm telling you.
What if you posted?
That's what I'm
What
saying.
you saying?
Niggas not gonna give a fuck.
Nah, I can't even say that. That's OD,
Oh,
bro.
he might be right.
I'm telling you, bro. You gotta think about it, bro. Like, what is Super Gates' little brother doing with Jay-Z?
I mean, true.
I hate, but think about it. With everything going on right now, what is he doing with Jay-Z? He has one. He has
Nah,
one.
I ain't going front. You gonna make.
That's what I'm
every
saying.
drill
Exactly.
page.
That's what I'm saying. I have. Yo, they're gonna say, yo, bro, you have one video out. What are you doing with Jay-Z, bro? Think about it.
True. Well, it depends on the picture too. If you take a picture with him outside on the block, on the sidewalk, I kid you
If we
not.
take a picture in the
over
studio,
Oh nah, in the studio it's crazy.
come on,
Nah,
bro.
nah,
like over
like a steak
professional pictures.
Yeah, professional pictures
Come
in the
on.
studio. It's like, all right, he ain't just see him.
He ain't just see
He ain't
Jay-Z.
just see him.
He's with him.
And ask for a picture.
Or-
Crazy thing is, if I see Jay-Z, I don't want to ask him for a picture. I
don't-
don't think I would ask him for none of that.
I don't think I'd do that with any artist.
Yeah, I would.
I never. I
Depends
don't.
on the artist.
Nah, I can't say that.
I ain't gonna front.
I would network. Is a difference. I go up to you if I know you are. If I have a chance to go up to you, I would go up to you, and you feel me, tell you like, yo, I rap, I make music, this and that. But I'm not gonna say, yo, bro, let me get a picture and be fanned out. What is that doing for me?
Nah, I ain't gonna front. Certain pictures, like you gotta understand, pictures 1,000 words. I really realized the concept of that not too long ago. Certain artists, I'm saving that because you don't know what could happen.
Who you met before?
A lot of people, but
The-
on some, do I want to take a picture?
I met
Like,
Future.
Even,
All right, how
I'd
about
have took a picture.
wait? What if it's
I'd
not
have
an
taken a
I'm gonna tell you,
artist?
it's a funny story with that too.
I'd have took a picture.
I met Future and I ain't meet him. It was me and my brother and my mom's in Saks, I believe, or Bloomingdale's years ago, bro. Years ago. And this is when he came out with some song called Racks with somebody called YC.
Yo, I was gonna bring that up
Right.
earlier. You know, YC ain't right. Future wrote that whole song.
For real?
That's what I was gonna say. Like, if you have it, Future was scared to come out at first when that song came. He didn't have faith in himself, so he didn't take credit for the whole song. But he wrote that whole song. Like,
Nah, that's wacky. Like I was saying, I seen him, and it was mad funny. Cause I'm like, yo, Gage, like this Future. He looked at me like, yo, bro, I don't care. I was like, yo, bro. I was like, yo, let me go take a pic. He was like, yo, bro, you fiending, bro. Don't go take no pic. You feel me? I'm like, nah, I ain't take it. But I was like, I told him, I was like, yo, watch, bro. He gonna be mad big.
Oh, this is when he wasn't that big.
Yeah, like I
Okay.
said, he made the song with
yeah.
YC.
That was mad.
Mad long.
How about taking pictures with famous people who aren't artists, like athletes? Like you see
No.
Odell. You want to take a picture with
Nah, I'm
Odell?
not taking a picture with
Bro,
Odell.
what the fuck?
I'm not-
What's wrong with that?
Bro,
You're not acting like a
okay,
fan. It's like, yo,
you know
Odell,
how
what's
I-
good? Let's take
you
a
know-
picture.
Nah.
Another reason why I'm not into really to taking pics is because, one, what could I say? I always felt in life I'm gonna be somebody.
Yeah.
I don't ever want somebody to have the chance to, because people sick in their head, they'll violate you. Like, yeah, bro, you just was fiending for this and that.
Yeah.
You just DM me, you just did this and that. I can't let nobody get that one up on me. But I would network and shit. But all that pictures.
That sounds like I'm gonna be honest. That sounds like an ego thing,
It is.
but not in a good way.
But how is
But
that?
how? That's what I'm saying. I'm networking. I would
Because
network.
you're too proud to not understand. Like that person like strive for excellence and succeeded, and like humbly just take a fucking picture with the guy.
But
You're a
the-
fan.
But
like,
what is it doing for
behind
me?
closed
But yeah, what
doors?
is the picture doing?
I don't know. It's
Exactly.
fucking.
That's what I'm saying. What
Like, I'd rather have
do?
a conversation than a picture.
That's why I said I would
your point.
network. I would talk to you. I would network and tell you what I do.
Okay, so all right. I mean, not even to like post or to brag about it. Just like for yourself, like it's cool. Like, why do you take pictures of fucking anything?
But that's
just
why
to look back in 20 years.
I have pictures with artists that I could post, but it wasn't.
It's interesting.
It wasn't. Oh yeah, let me get a picture. It just happened. I have videos like that, but I just never posted it.
Nah, I ain't gonna front. Certain artists, I gotta ask, like, yo, I ain't gonna front. We need a picture, gang. Like, I need this moment documented.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, no, but it's still an ego thing. The only reason I'm saying that is because those specific artists that I'm asking, even the people, anybody I ask for a picture, is because to me personally, they're in a whole different planet. Like, Future, I would ask him for a picture because you gotta understand what Future music did for me. Like, that shit changed my whole outlook on life.
Yeah.
Like, Future himself, Juice, niggas like that, yeah, I asked for a picture. But, nigga, I can dead ass see. Let me give you an example. Someone like Billie Eilish. I would not ask Billie Eilish for a picture. And she's one of the biggest people on the planet right now.
I totally would.
I
would ask for her autograph.
I would to be honest.
I try to bag though. I try to bag.
That's what I'm saying. With like taking a picture, he's an artist. It happens every day, or she is an artist. So when you take a pic, it's not really leaving a stamp. Like, yo, this kid just came and took a pic with me. This grown man took a pic with me. Whatever. It's different when you network. You tell them, yo, this is me. Say 2-3 years later, if you do what you do or say what you said, like correctly in them words, stay with that person. 'Cause at the end of the day, he's human. Yeah. They're not forgetting everything. They're not forgetting every single face. Of course, you know, people just like to act Hollywood.
Yeah, word.
You feel me? But if I network correct with a big artist and I blow up within the next year, 2-3 years after, you can be like, yo, bro, we could talk about that again. Like, hey, remember we did this and that? Yeah.
Yeah, so what you just said, like acting Hollywood, like I hate that because you're not.
That's
like
what a picture will do, unless you blow up.
Yeah.
Because if you see that person again, most likely with artists, you took a pic with them last year and you see them this year the same day, they're gonna act. Even if they remember you, they're not saying nothing to you, bro. Some might. I'm like that. I'll say what's up.
Yeah.
But there's some artists, they'll see you and they'll be like, yo,
fuck those artists that don't.
I'm just saying, it's how people are. Everybody different. Like, they'll see you like, yo, I took a pic with him. They'll run past their mind, but it's like, yo, what am I saying anything to him for?
I ain't gonna front. I'm one of those niggas I probably wouldn't even remember.
Yeah, but
then there's people who don't remember either.
I was saying,
and that's fine.
I'll be so cool as an artist. Like, a nigga be like, take a picture. I'm like, I bet. Have a bad day. Take the picture. See the nigga a month later. He be like, yo, I'm like, you was there that day? Okay. Like, I dead ass seen you. I'll be lost. Like, that nigga made that up.
I don't know. All right, bro. Yeah, to wrap this up, bro, pleasure. I enjoyed this. I'm so glad we did it again. That's fucking
definitely. This one,
hilarious.
OD.
Again, I think we did this last time, but look at the mic, talk your shit, bro. Just tell fans what to expect.
Like I said before, more music, more videos, and features should be coming soon, but time will tell. Not gonna say who, but I'm gonna just sit on my eggs until they all hatch, but just wait for new stuff to come out, content coming soon.
Baby Gates, bro, pleasure. Otherside Podcast.